We are in downtown Gettysburg, and I'm going to show you some of the cutest shops. And it's one of the reasons you should come to the. I love downtown. I love the town. I get there's a battlefield. I get there's a whole fight here, but this town is amazing. So I'm going to show you a few of our favorite shops, and they will hopefully be open. And let's get to that. I know Adams County Winery is not open right now, but look at that display. That is so neat. Everything seems to open at 11, so TBD until 11. But we're gonna go get breakfast. All right, so we are in the square. And when I say the square, we're in the roundabout area. And if you look over here, you'll see the Lark, which we will get to. But on top of that, the Gettysburg Baking Company is in here, and that's what we're going to see today because we need breakfast, and this place is awesome. We got our food from the Gettysburg Baking Company. I got a granola yogurt parfait, so honey, Greek yogurt, blueberry compote, and then the granola on top. And I just got a basic coffee. Stan had a breakfast sandwich, which is halfway gone already, and he got, I think, a red beet egg with that. And Ava ended up getting a chocolate ganache cake all the way over there. They weren't waiting for me to vlog, and we were just dealing with an ornery bee, so they dug in. So far, I think everything's pretty good. Is the bee back? See? There. Duh. Proof that this bee is in love with my granola. How are the breakfast sandwiches? Good?
Excellent.
Yeah. Breakfast sandwiches here are excellent. He got like an actual breakfast. You can get like an adult grilled cheese, stuff like that. Everything so far is good. And this is now called the Flight of the Bee. He just won't leave us alone. Cake seems to be good. It's like half eaten. Do you guys see him? He's going to town on my granola. I didn't even get to take a bite. This bee has eaten more granola than I have. Don't be pollinizing my granola. Alright, let me get rid of the bee and try this. The yogurt parfait is great. The yogurt itself is a little sweet. That bit of honey in it. The blueberry compote adds a ton of sweetness to it. And then the crunch from the granola. I cannot open it right now because I've had a little bee friend sharing it with me this entire time. He won't let it go. So apparently Gettysburg Baking Company is so good that the bees love it. I love it. Everything is always good here. This is not our first stop. This is not our first time here. This is a great, like, quick run over for breakfast spot. Pastries, sandwiches, parfaits. They do have hot and cold options. Their coffee is always good. Just their basic coffee is very good, but they do have cappuccinos, lattes, things like that, with flavor shots in them. They do like a specialty seasonal drinks, stuff like that, are always really good too. So it is definitely worth the stop. There's some outdoor seating around. We found some picnic tables. If you can see behind me, there's another picnic table. There's benches all the way over that way. But yeah, I mean, there's places to sit. There's places indoors to sit as well if it's too cold. But it's a good stop. The yogurt parfait is great. The yogurt itself is a little sweet, that bit of honey in it. The blueberry compote adds a ton of sweetness to it. And then the crunch from the granola. I cannot open it right now because I've had a little bee friend sharing it with me this entire time. He won't let it go. So apparently Gettysburg Baking Company is so good that the bees love it. I love it. Everything is always good here. This is not our first stop. This is not our first time here. This is a great, like, quick run over for breakfast spot. Pastries, sandwiches, parfaits. They do have hot and cold options. Their coffee is always good. Just their basic coffee is very good, but they do have cappuccinos, lattes, things like that, with flavor shots in them. They do like a specialty seasonal drinks, stuff like that, are always really good too. So it is definitely worth the stop. There's some outdoor seating around. We found some picnic tables. If you can see behind me, there's another picnic table. There's benches all the way over that way. But yeah, I mean, there's places to sit. There's places indoors to sit as well if it's too cold. But it's a good stop. We have one Lincoln coming over here. There's blue and gray on the other side. There's a new shop about, oh man, I think it's called. The Lark is over there. It isn't open until I think 11 o'clock it finally opens. The pub restaurant. So usually, just in this square, there's some Codoris. There is some great places. Also, if you look over there, the Inn at Lincoln Square, we did stay there over Christmas, and that had to be one of the most beautiful places to stay. Our room was decorated. Everything was so old-fashioned. It was gorgeous, so I really would like to prioritize making that a trip again, because great job. Inn at Lincoln Square is gorgeous. This is Codoris, which is right in the square. You can see it, Codoris, as well. We're going to head in here, and I'm going to show you some of the great, cute things you can get in here. Next on our list is Nerdherd Gifts and Games. You can see this is up this way, next to Gallery 30, across the street from the Upper Crust, which does have fantastic pizza. So let's go check out the Nerdherd. As you can see, they have larger than life games. So we have a chess game going on right now. There is Connect 4 over here, but what we want to see is in there, so let's go. So the cool part about the Nerdherd is it was staffed and ran by 6 teenagers in this area. I do believe the one kid was like 15. This place is amazing. You can see it is just games and puzzles and setups for each. Old school Pac-Man in the corner that you can play for free. This place is awesome. So, okay, let's check it out. So I'm hanging out in the back and sitting at the table because the back has demo games. So Monster Soup is out right now. You can purchase Monster Soup, but it's out to play and try. You can see, and the directions are here somewhere. I'm assuming in the box are the directions. It'll show you how to play the game, and then you can get a feel for it if you like it. There are demo games over there, and then all these games that you can actually purchase as well. But yeah, I mean, this is the best part. Have all those demo games and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I want this. What if it's not that good? You at least get a really good look at the rules, how the game's played, the game pieces. He's pretty cool. Look at him. And yeah, it's very cool. Oh my god, he's cute. What's in his bowl? Ew. For as cool as it is, this air and play game, so moving on. Let's find another place to discover while we're here. So always a neat addition to the Nerdherd is they have some tables and chairs outside with games. So you can sit out here and you can play different games. So this is like Qubits. It gives you the rules. It gives you all the stuff. There's a few chairs. So very cool that all that is here as well, amongst other things like chess. So this place is a must stop usually for us when it's open. We love coming here because it is so different. And again, ran by teenagers, which is so cool. So definitely check this place out. Our next stop is Gallery 30. All right, this place is huge. These great birdhouses are always out here, and I always want like every sign in every birdhouse that's here. But we're gonna walk in here and we're gonna check this one out as well. Yeah, look at this place. Hey everybody, Future Kelly here. I just wanted to let you know that the next footage you're gonna see is just a series of photographs. When I do go to a place like Gallery 33, I usually try to ask beforehand if it's okay for me to film in their establishment. 95% of the time it is. It's not that big of a deal. 5% of the time it is a deal. So I was told I could not film, but I could take photos, make sure nobody was in them. I did my best to make sure I got nobody in my photos, but I did want to highlight some of those amazing artists and what they did. So the following footage is a series of photographs. It's like 11 o'clock at night. I'm so tired. A series of photographs of all the artists' work. So enjoy. Definitely check it out. It's amazing. Here we go. So new here is Gettysburg Chocolate Market. I've never been in here. I don't know what they offer, but we're gonna go in and see. Yeah. The little guy with his coffee. The frozen zomberry, which is a mixture of all different berries like blueberry, cherry, raspberry, strawberry, vanilla powder in this like frappuccino style drink. Check the front. There's like frozen blueberries on the whipped cream. So remember those strawberry shortcake dolls, and they smelled so good like berries? This thing tastes like those dolls smell. That is the most accurate description. It is berry and vanilla and sweet and cold and creamy and fantastic. Yeah. There is no other description. It tastes like a strawberry shortcake doll. They also came in a chocolate chop and I got berries. So that didn't make sense either. They have a fabulous amount of chocolate here. I want to come back because I want to try their hot chocolate. They have all different types of coffees and chais. I want to try as well. Grab some chocolates the next time we're here, but these specialty drinks look really good. We want to try them. I am not disappointed. They're really, really good. So the best part about Gettysburg Chocolate Market, besides it's so pretty, is it's actually attached to the Christmas Haus, which is this way, and we will come in here and check this out in a minute. like this stuff. There are things in here I have yet to try, like that frosted pear, that dancing pumpkin. We're gonna go into Adams County Winery and we're gonna taste test a few things we have not yet. So this is the inside of Adams County Winery. You can see there's some tables set up and tons of wine. Immediately upon entering, it smells like a very sweet, beautiful grape flavor. I actually think they offer a candle that smells like this. But yeah, great things to buy. Now they don't do samplings anymore. What they do is flights. They're offering 3 flights, a sweet, a dry, and a specialty flight. But we got the specialty flight. It's gonna come over now, and let me tell you more about it. So here is our 4 wines, our specialty flight. So numbered 1 through 4, I'll tell you which each one is. Number 1 is the Frosted Pear. Frosted Pear is 100% semi-sweet Bartlett pear wine. It is a seasonal wine. Number 2 is Scrapple, which is a spiced cranberry apple wine. All the apples for the Scrapple are 100% local apples pressed here in Adams County. And it's crisp apples and just a touch of spice. Here's the thing. So that's like the cold crisp out of the bottled Scrapple. They gave me a sample of it, mulled, which means it's heated with a little baggie of spices, which I do believe you can purchase here to do. I've had these 2 before and they are so fantastic. I'm so glad to get to try it again. Number 3 is Dancing Pumpkin. It is a fall seasonal wine, which is a white wine and has pumpkin and fall spices in it. And number 4 is Curious Cat, which is sweet, it's fruity, and it is a catawba with blackberry. Let's try all of this and see what's the best. So right off the bat, the Frosted Pear is definitely semi-sweet. So it's not a super sweet wine. It is a white wine. It has a little bit of crisp to it. It's nice because it is sweet enough. It does not need to be sweeter than that. Very nice. You can taste that pear. Definitely taste, I don't know. It just has like such a nice sweet finish, but it has like a crisp as soon as it hits your tongue. So that's a good one. I like that. I'm going to assume they get sweeter from here. I'm thinking 1 is like less sweet, and then going from there it is sweeter. So let's try the next one. Scrapple is fantastic. A lot sweeter than Frosted Pear. Definitely an apple wine. Tiny bit of a hint of spice. So like that cinnamon or that fall traditional winter spice that you would taste is definitely like a great fall or winter wine. Did try the mulled wine. Now that is nice and warm, and they put a seasoning packet in there. Let me tell you, that enhances that wine tenfold. That wine gets so good when it's nice and warm with a little bit more spice to it. So definitely still, Scrapple is one of the best wines here. And it still is. I mean, it's been a while since I've been here, but that's still a great wine. Let's try that pumpkin. Okay, pumpkin is off the charts. So again, with a nice sweet, not too sweet, has a tight bit of crisp, but oh my gosh, you can taste that pumpkin right off the bat, and it is a wonderful aftertaste of spice, that pumpkin spice flavor. That is beautifully done. That is great, great wine. So far, 3 out of 3, fantastic. I'm thinking pumpkin's winning, but we're going to try the Curious Cat. I don't know if that's going to be pumpkin, but we're going to try it. So Curious Cat, nice and sweet. Again, not like too sweet. It's not like disgustingly sweet or like dessert sweet or, ooh, I can't drink more than 1 glass of this sweet. None of these do that. They're all really nice, but you can definitely taste blackberry in that one. And it's very nice. It smells good. Out of all of them, that wine smells the best. It has a good fruity berry smell to it. So all 4 good options. 5 if you count the mulled Scrapple. I don't know, man. That dancing pumpkin, I'm gonna have to go get a bottle. That's really nicely done. And Scrapple, of course, it's so good. It's so good. They do make a summer Scrapple as well. That isn't as spicy. It's more just cranberry apple and more, I want to say, on the tart side. And it's done very well even then too. But there's just something about the Scrapple with the spice and then the Scrapple mold that it just tastes like fall. It really does. Same thing with that pumpkin. I bet that dancing pumpkin mold would be like mind-blowing as well. So just thoughts. Let me show you the other 2 flights that we did not get so we can get just a feeling of what they're offering here. So flights are $8. There's 3 options right now. the Sweet, which is the Stray Cat Strut, Tears at Gettysburg, Rebel Red, and Twisted Thicket. Now I did try all of these. Rebel Red and Tears at Gettysburg, one is a red, one is a white, are two pretty classic sweet wines, and two wines that around this area you can get wine slushies of. Stray Cat Strut is also a very nice Catawba wine. Nothing bad about it at all. I don't remember Twisted Thicket, but I remember it being here, so maybe I haven't tried it. I want to say that one's going to be the sweetest out of all of them. There is a chart. Yes, that's the sweetest out of all of them. If you look at the chart, I don't know if you can see this. It's right there at Mega Sweet. Next is a dry. You got a Chardonnay, the Vintners Reserve. Am I saying that right? I don't know. A Riesling, Turning Point, and Harvest Blend. Now, Harvest Blend I've never heard of. I usually don't go for dry wines. I've tried the Riesling. They also have Three Ships to the Wind, which is like, it's actually a dry wine. But check out this Harvest Blend. This says it is pine cone, eucalyptus, macadamia nuts with oak, followed by aromas of red berries, red plum, and cherries. I mean, that does sound palate appetizing. And then there's our specialty flight at the end. And then the cool part is it does show you like exactly where it is with the sweet and the dry. As you can see, these are all pretty sweet, but not as sweet as that Twisted Thicket. Yeah. And that is it for us in Gettysburg today. If you like what you saw, give us a big thumbs up. Comment below what shop you liked, what did you see in the shops that you did enjoy. There are so many more we didn't get to showcase. A&A is up the street, and I am upset we did not get up there. That is a great shop too. So I'm gonna actually link that shop anyway, you get to see it because their stuff is amazing. Comment below what else you'd like to see from Gettysburg, because we'd love to come back and show you more. Push that subscribe button and ring that bell for future notifications for other adventures that we will take who knows where. And until we eat again, stay geeky.